evening. It is Thursday, January the 4th. Welcome to News at Night. I'm Colette Linden.
I'm Craig Huckerby. The big storm is on our doorstep. I will break it down about how much snow we're going to see and what is going to happen after the storm leaves.
The Ontario government is installing ion scanners at 10 adult correctional facilities across the province as part of an effort to combat contraband entering facilities, enhance security, and improving staff and inmate safety. Ion scanners are security tools used to detect and identify trace elements of drugs and are an added layer of security. Work is underway to train staff to have all ion scanners fully operational by the summer of 2021. The northern region will have 3 scanners installed, which include the Kenora Jail, Thunder Bay Jail, and Sudbury Jail. This initiative builds on government's commitment to invest more than $500 million over 5 years to transform adult correctional services in Ontario. It is also part of a broader strategy to combat contraband in adult correctional facilities. An ion scanner was first introduced at the Elgin Middlesex Detention Centre in 2018 as a pilot and has been successfully used in identifying contraband drugs, including fentanyl. The 58th Bon Sioux Winter Carnival will run from Friday, February the 5th to Sunday, February the 14th. This year's virtual event will showcase many activities for everyone to enjoy despite the pandemic. I had the opportunity to interview Jeannie White, who is the manager of Bon Sioux, and asked her about this year's carnival and how it will look. I'm here today with Jeannie White. Hi Jeannie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. And you are the manager of Bon Sioux. My apologies there. Okay, Jeannie, tell me how we're going to do this event virtually this year.
Well, it's been a little bit of a struggle, a little bit challenging, but, we feel that we came up with a unique blend of virtual events that everybody can enjoy. So none of them are in person, which hence virtual.
Yeah.
But people can do stuff at home, do their social bubble, in high school, with their own group, etc. So we do have events that we feel cover every age group, and everyone can participate in Sault Ste. Marie.
We will have that full interview posted to Sioux Online's YouTube page and Facebook page. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ontario government has urged people to stay away from Service Ontario to renew expired health cards, driver's licenses, and license plate stickers. The Ontario government has extended expiry dates if you need to renew your driver's license plate sticker, your license or health card, Ontario photo card, or accessible parking permit. The ministry is also waiving the requirement to update your driver's license photo. The government identification and plate stickers will remain valid even with an expired date until further notice. Police departments are not allowed to ticket anyone for having an expired ticket. When you do get a new license plate sticker for 2021, you will be required to pay for your 2020 sticker. There are many government products and services that have expiry dates, so if there's something you're not sure about, you can phone Service Ontario at 416-326-1234 or toll free at 1-800-267-8097. However, there could be long wait times. If you spent any time downtown on the riverfront yesterday afternoon, you may have wondered what sounded like a plane. Sioux Online received a couple of reader reports stating that they could see the Sioux Fire and Rescue boat named Water Rescue 1 out on the water yesterday. There was no apparent emergency, and it appears as though they were just participating in some training. Warren Michael Park, also known as the Old Man, is taking a stand for Canada, as he so eloquently phrased it, because actions speak louder than words. On Warren's GoFundMe page, he speaks out about First Nation reserves with no drinkable water. This was a national issue that made him realize how often government has promised something to the vulnerable in our country and failed. Warren is also walking for veterans. In 2020, after many empty promises toward 91 First Nation reserves who are still waiting for drinkable water, as well as taking a stand for veterans, Warren is walking with an 80-pound cross. On TV's Dan Gray walked with Warren through the Sioux today as he met up with him at the Micro Hotel on Great Northern Road, where he began today's journey to the cenotaph.
Well, I'm out on a mission to hopefully bring some hope, some faith, and some strength back to Canada, while raising money for our veterans, because I don't feel they're asking for more than I can give. I'm raising money for our First Nations, because apparently there's more than 91 reserves without clean drinking water, and I'm pretty sure we're in Canada, and I think that's unacceptable for Canada at this time, day and age that we're in. I've also chosen a couple other things to raise money for, which is mental health, autism, and cancer.
Hi again, everyone. Well, the big storm is on our doorstep, and we have a better idea of the timing of the system, just how much snow we're going to see, how windy it's going to be, and what's going to be left when this system moves out. We'll give you all those details coming up.
Do your part to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Drop by one of our 3 Sault Ste. Marie locations. You do life, we do taxes.
Hi again, everyone. Well, we have a lot to tell you, so let's go right to the maps and show you what's going on for tonight. This is the watch box map, and you can see we're still under a weather advisory. I anticipate that to be changing to a heavy snowfall warning sometime later tonight, so just monitor Sault Online for all the latest on that. But again, most of this is going to be red over the next 12 to 24 hours. We'll take a look at the what we can expect for tonight. Again, we had a fairly half-decent day today. The winds are starting to pick up from the east-southeast. That's indicative of a low pressure to the west. And then we're going to start seeing the clouds and the snow start around 8 p.m. but not intensify till about 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. And then it's going to be 2 to 3 centimeters per hour for the next 5 hours after that. So we are definitely looking at some heavy accumulation, 15 to 20 centimeters here in the Sault, directly from the system. That's not including lake enhancement. So let's take a look now at the overnight temperatures. Again, we're all staying fairly warm for tonight. This is our last night of seeing some warm temperatures, -2 in the Sault, -7 in Sudbury, -3 in Wawa. They've been picking up snow all day today already. And -11, that's where that cold air is right now in Thunder Bay. It is coming our way once that front passes around 3 o'clock this morning. So let's take a look now at the radar. This is a future radar taking us up to about the 8 o'clock hour. You can see there are some bands of rain showers, some freezing rain, and some heavier snow behind it. That is going to filter in, as I say, around 9 o'clock tonight, intensify about 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and then we are seeing that 2 to 3 centimeters per hour at that point. This is the systems map showing you exactly where we will be tonight at 9 o'clock, and you can see the pressure is very low at 98.7. That's a very low pressure system. That's pushing in. We start to see the snow showers develop along that line, and then if we advance this into tomorrow afternoon, that low is not moving all that quickly. You can see it's just right to our northeast tomorrow, and that's when we're going to start seeing those winds really pick up around that low pressure system. That's where we start seeing the lake enhancement sometime tomorrow afternoon. And again, it could be substantial snow, even more than what's being forecast, because it depends how those lake effect showers set up, and they're going to be with us right until Saturday. You can see we're still picking up that wind off the lake, and that's what's going to create that lake effect for us. So big substantial snowfall on our way. We're going to make up for the lack of snow over the next little while. Let's take a look at the forecast. Oh, sorry, we still got the satellite to talk about. That's the system coming in right now. This is the cold air working its way in behind it, and that's what's going to drop our temperatures, by the way, Friday night, and then for the next 7 days we're into like the -11s, the -15s for daytime highs. Now let's take a look at your forecast for the next 3 days. Starting tomorrow, it's just snow basically right across the board for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures -3 to start with, but dropping in the afternoon. That's when those winds are going to start to pick up from the northwest and the west-northwest, giving us those like squalls For Saturday, much the same story. We're going to linger into Sunday with some additional snow. And then we're taking a look at Monday, where we see more snow right through next week. Not a lot of snow. We could pick 1 or 2 centimeters up each and every day, but look at the temperatures, minus 15, minus 14. That's for your high. That's not including wind chill. That's your weather right now. Remember to check Sue online for all the latest weather tonight. Jacob and Colette are standing by with your sports right after this.
The COVID-19 pandemic in Canada is serious. We must continue to practice all public health measures. Follow local guidelines for gatherings, maintain physical distancing, wash your hands, wear a mask, and download the COVID Alert app. If you have symptoms, even mild ones, stay home. Protect yourself and others. We've come too far to stop now.
A message from the Government of Canada.
Welcome to Sports with Jacob and Colette. It is Thursday.
Woo, almost a Friday.
Right, we're almost going to have our Super Bowl celebration tomorrow.
Well, in that Super Bowl, we're going to be breaking down everything to do with the Super Bowl. We're going to be breaking down the quarterbacks, the defense, the offense, the spread, even the coin toss.
I was just going to say, don't forget that coin toss. And we're going to make sure that the ball is fully pumped to regulation.
Because Tom Brady's a cheater.
Tom Brady's in the house. Okay, before we get to Super Bowl tomorrow, let's talk hockey today, our favorite topic to talk about. Now, Paul Maurice used to be the coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I loved him as the coach of the Leafs.
And what I love about Paul Maurice, which he's doing it yet again, the media was calling out his captain Blake Wheeler for an apparent lack of effort on a back check.
Yeah.
Paul Maurice was not happy about it.
No, he stuck up
He was
for
not
him.
having it. He's like, he has 11 points in 10 insert here games.
Yeah.
Why are you criticizing this guy? This guy's the hardest working player in the NHL, which I got to give him a lot of respect for being able to defend his players the way he is.
Yeah, he handled the media well in Toronto, and as you know, anyone who leads a team in the GTA has a big job to do when facing cameras, and I thought he did a great job of handling the cameras as well in Toronto as the Leafs coach, but oh well, you know, what are you going to do?
Well, you being a hockey mom though, do you feel the coaches should stand up for the players?
I do, but the only problem there is, you know, once the coaches do that, and in any sport, I'll talk about soccer as well, the coaches get ejected. I know in hockey, the kids have to serve the penalty for the coach, and you know, but sometimes things need to be defended, and why not defend your players, especially those young little 9-year-old minor hockey players out there, you know, hustling their butts off, and along comes a little Dante Caruso who nails some. Does an illegal check, yeah, maybe not defend that, but you know, you do have to defend your players, right?
And
do you agree?
Speaking of coaches, the Sabres head coach, he's now tested positive for COVID-19. He's the second coach in the NHL to test for COVID-19 so far, so this means here we put onto the COVID-19 protocol list.
Okay, and what about the Wilds? They've got a few games postponed. They've got more than one person with COVID, or possibly COVID.
Possibly COVID.
Yeah.
So they have, all their games are postponed to a minimum February 9th. 5 players have been placed on the COVID-19 protocol list.
Okay.
Now, something I want to clear up, just because they're on that list does not mean they have COVID.
Right.
This means is they were either in close contact with somebody with COVID, or maybe they used the gym facility right after someone with the virus just used it.
Okay.
So all their facilities are currently closed. All 5 of those players are isolating until they all get negative tests back.
Okay, just being proactive. So that's a great job on the Minnesota Wild. Now the Leafs are back in town tonight, finally.
Finally, they haven't played since January 30th.
I know, I'm getting withdrawals.
I don't say I'm just saying to my coworkers here, like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. But they've got quite a schedule coming up, though.
They do. They are playing 8 games in the next 14 days.
I know.
And something I'm really excited about for tonight's game, Wayne Simmons up to the second line.
That's going to be great.
I love seeing that. The guy has worked really hard right from the first game where he had that huge fight against Montreal. And I said, this was before the show unfortunately, but I said that Wayne Simmons is going to be a top 6 forward by midway through this season.
Oh, wow.
And sure enough, there he is.
Boom.
Also, Nick Batan sliding his way into the lineup tonight.
Yeah, that's
As Sheldon Keefe said, he feels it's really important to give all his players chances in and out of the lineup. So Leafs, they haven't really stuck with the same forward group every game or defensive group.
And other coaches have had that issue of not shuffling lines or changing up lines when they kind of needed to be done, maybe more than halfway through the season, right?
And now you look at it too, with the Leafs having guys injured like Nick Robertson and Joe Thornton. If we get more injuries, we have players who have at least played this year, which I think you might see Michael Hutchinson see the net soon.
Yeah, you said that.
If Campbell isn't back by between January 15th to 18th, they play the Senators 3 times.
I know.
And nothing against the Sens.
Everything
but,
against the Sens.
I'm trying to be unbiased here.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
The Sens are the worst team in the league currently.
Yeah.
I think that's a good time to try to get Hutchinson behind in the net.
That's a great...
see what he does.
That's a great opportunity to do that, right?
And then, too, if he plays well, he's trade bait.
Yeah, true.
If we don't need
Now,
him.
I know the Leafs have fallen to second behind the Montreal Canadiens.
Which they have been way better than I've expected.
Right?
Tyler
I even have to say
Toffoli, or we may as well just start calling him Ovechkin the way he's scoring.
yeah.
It's just nuts.
It is. It is. Okay, well, in other sports news, there is other sports according to Jacob Golan, even though we love talking about our Leafs. The NBA and the NBPA, they've agreed to that All-Star game we were talking about.
They've agreed to play the game in March 7th in Atlanta, as the sources have been told by The Athletic. Both sides are hoping to finalize these plans ASAP. I heard as soon as this evening.
Ooh, excellent. Well,
So,
we're just glad they're doing it. Eh?
Exactly. And stay tuned with us tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some details for you.
Excellent. And make sure you send in your names for our show. We've got about 3 or 4 we're playing with right now, and we need those by Monday, and we're going to announce it on Monday, so don't miss a show at 5 o'clock.
Exactly. We have 705 Sports updates, Sioux Sports Nets, and Sioux Sport Update.
Awesome. I like them all, but we'll have to see. Okay. Anything else for today, Jacob?
Well, just to close off the segment, I want to talk about the Super Bowl just a
Right,
little bit.
yes,
We're going to save the full Super Bowl breakdown for tomorrow.
Ooh,
but what
teaser.
I love seeing is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers wanted to thank frontline workers for
Yeah,
all their
it's a
hard
great
work during
story.
this pandemic. We know that frontline workers have been going above and beyond this year.
Yeah.
So what they have done, Gronk Gronkowski, which he's like one of the probably the best tight end in the entire league, sent personal video messages to nurses and doctors and all frontline workers, sending them tickets to the Super Bowl game.
That's awesome.
Which I think that's just fantastic to see.
And alongside The Weeknd, who's the halftime show, they're also going to be highlighting the frontline workers and having a standing ovation for them. I don't know if it's before the game or at half as well, but
That would be awesome.
yeah, that's another little bit that we can look forward to. I think we're done for the day, Jacob.
But, well, I am.
Yeah, not me.
My voice, it's done. But you got to hear Colette a little bit longer.
Yes, you do.
We'll have more news coming up right after this.
École publique École des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique École des Rapides for their child.
Register your child from January 18th to the 22nd.
Ontario is reporting 1,563 new cases of COVID-19 today and 88 more deaths linked to the virus. Public health officials have noted, however, that updates to a provincial database are causing data fluctuations in this week's case counts. Health Minister Christine Elliott said there are 584 new cases in Toronto, 265 in the Peel region, and 132 in York region. Ontario is also reporting that nearly 64,500 tests have been completed since the last daily update. Another 6,724 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine were administered since Wednesday's report. A total of 355,000 doses of a vaccine have been administered in the province thus far. There have been 273,660 cases of COVID-19 confirmed in Ontario since the pandemic began. 250,937 of these have been resolved, and 6,393 people have died from the virus. The Ontario government is providing CEM Specialties Inc. $2 million through the Ontario Together Fund to help commercialize and accelerate production of its airborne COVID-19 detector control BioCloud. This innovative technology will add another layer of protection by monitoring in real time the air in places where people gather, such as schools, offices, long-term care homes, hospitals, public transit, and manufacturing facilities. The company anticipates accelerating the production of the BioCloud that will create up to 250 direct jobs and up to 750 indirect jobs. The Algoma Public Health is reporting 6 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 today, 4 from the Sault Ste. Marie area and 1 from Elliott Lake and 1 from Central and East Algoma. Through contact tracing, Algoma Public Health notifies all close contacts directly. To date, the Algoma region now has 27 active cases. According to witnesses, sometime during the evening on February the 1st, a heavy police presence was noticed in the 200 block of Beverly Street in Sault Ste. Marie. According to Lincoln Loudet, an incident did occur in the area and the police continue to investigate a serious assault that took place in the 200 block of Beverly. As a result of the assault, a male victim was taken to hospital with some serious injuries. More details will become available as they are made. So Craig, this morning I did a newscast and I said at the onset we're expected to have 2 to 3 centimeters every hour. What time is this onset?
Well, it looks like right now, according to radar, that we can expect this snow to start around between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. Okay. Really getting heavy around 10, 11, midnight, and staying with us all night long. So
we're going to wake up to some beautiful snow tomorrow morning.
Very deep snow tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, great. Well, continue to watch us for more news and weather, and thank you for joining us for Thursday, February the 4th.